Now we are going to start with another one new topic, tumor immunology. Tumor is nothing but cancer. Now in this topic we are going to study how our immunity and the cancer are related with each other. That only we are going to study. So tumor is a term, it is a meaning that cancer. Cancer is also called tumor, just now I told you, otherwise called a neoplasm. See that one new term is there, it is called a neoplasm. Okay, cancer is uncontrolled growth and multiplication of the cells. The cells are growing and multiplying. Multiplication means mitosis. Mitosis, one cell divides into two. They grow again they multiply by mitosis. That is called a multiplication. So for the growth of the cell, uniform growth will be there, time period will be there. For multiplication, that is for mitosis also some procedure will be there. In 11th standard we have studied prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, like that one procedure will be there. So that is called a but normal cells are having normal time for growth and a normal time for multiplication. Here, the cancer cells are having uncontrolled growth, no control. The growth will be tremendous, extraordinary. So uncontrolled growth and uncontrolled multiplication, the procedure of a prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase and all will not be followed. So simply one cell is divided into two cells, multiplication of the cells. Then invade in the nearby tissues. Now when along with the cells, one particular cell is growing uncontrolled and multiplying uncontrolled, it is becoming mass of cells. Then the mass of cells, what will happen? They are invading into the nearby tissues. Nearby normal cells are there, they are entering into them and disturb or spoil them. They disturb the nearby tissues and spoil the nearby tissues. Primary tumor means cancer. Primary means initial level. Primary tumor is localized. For some people, that cancer is caused in a particular place and the swelling, the tumor swelling will be there in the same place. That is called a primary tumor. Secondary tumor, that is the second level of a cancer. If you take secondary tumor, spread anywhere from the primary. For example, I'll tell one simple example. First time, one small lump or the swelling is formed on the skin, that is in the hand. It is primary. Okay, whether it is causing pain or not, that is immaterial. It is a small swelling is formed. But after that, maybe after a period of time, from here the tumor cells, the cancer cells, which are growing and multiplying in an uncontrolled manner, they spread everywhere. And from here, one group of cells will go to the finger and there one swelling will be formed. From here, one group of cells will go to the shoulder and there one swelling will be formed. One group of cells will go to the brain and in the brain the tumor will be formed. That is a secondary tumor, secondary cancer. That is very, very dangerous. So secondary tumor spread anywhere from the primary. Anywhere it will go in our body. This spreading is called a metastasis. The spreading is called a metastasis. Now in the tumor, there is cancer, two types are there. Benign, actually B-E-G-N-I-N, benign. But we have to pronounce it as benign. And another one is malignant. Malignant are the two types of cancers. Now we have to show what is the meaning of benign and what is the meaning of malignant. Benign or non-malignant. We have to say what is the malignant? We are going to study. Non-malignant tumor shows indefinite growth, but indefinite growth will be there. Uncontrolled growth will be there. Multiplication will be there, but not invading into the neighboring tissues. But they are not disturbing to the neighboring tissues. So the benign tumor, the benign cancer is not causing a problem to the body. It is a small swelling form and it remains as such for years together. So it is not causing death. It is not causing any other problem. That is called benign. So whenever you come across a tumor or cancer with the name benign, it is a harmless cancer. Then we are coming to the next one, malignant. Malignant tumor. Malignant means causing death. This word is not new for you. In malarial fever, this term is there, malignant malaria. Now that means malignant means causing death. Cancers which are causing death, we can call as malignant tumor. Shows indefinite growth detached from that place, migrate to anywhere, what I told spread, migrate to anywhere in the body and causing problem in various organs. So, but this is causing death. So, malignant means causing death. Now, we are going to take about the difference between normal and neoplastic cells. Normal cell we are going to take, and also neoplastic. Neoplastic means cancerous cells. Cancer. Neoplastic means what? Cancer. Cancer cells. What are the differences? We have to see. Normal cell I am going to take first. Controlled growth. Regular periodical growth will be there. And differentiation. You know what is the meaning of differentiation? Okay, the cell is growing and it is changing into a cell or neuron or bone cells or any other type of cells. That is called a differentiation. So, controlled growth. Control means normal, regular growth and differentiation. They show, normal cells show contact inhibition. What is the meaning of contact inhibition? Suppose one cell is there, neighboring cells are also present on both the sides. Now, the cell is young. It is once it is growing regularly, normally, when the wall of this cell is touching the neighboring cell, this cell also touching the cell, then the growth will be stopped. That is called contact inhibition. Once it is touching the neighboring cells, the growth is inhibited, stopped. That is normal size. Show contact inhibition. But both these characters will not be there in the neoplastic, in the cancerous cells. What will happen? Uncontrolled growth and uncontrolled differentiation. The cells can change into any shape, any size. That is called uncontrolled growth and differentiation. No contact inhibition. Okay, the cell, cancerous cell is growing. Okay, it is touching the wall of the neighboring cells. Don't bother about it. Pushing the other cells. Okay, disturbing the neighboring cells, causing tissue. That is what? Damage to the neighboring tissues, and then they are growing. That is no contact inhibition. Okay, now we are coming to change of a normal cell into malignant cell. Malignant cell means a cell which is cancerous cell which is causing death. How a normal cell is changing into a cancerous cells, we have to see. Now, normally cancer will come only all in a sudden. So far the cells are normal, but suddenly some cells are changing into cancer cells. Now, how it is happening? This is the normal cell having plasma membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus, everything is there. Now, this normal cell, once again I am drawing, but all in a sudden, due to some problem, maybe due to viruses or some chemical problem or genes problem and all, now the cell is becoming neoplastic cell. How it is? Some new chemical granules will appear on the surface of the plasma membrane. Okay, some new granules will appear. Now, these granules which are appearing are called acquired. Acquired means received. Now, only they develop. Acquired surface antigen. It is new. Normally, a cell will not have this chemical, but newly it is coming. So, that it is called antigen, new substance. Acquired surface antigen. Once these new chemical particles are appeared on the surface, then the normal cell is now changed into neoplastic cells. Now, once the neoplastic cells are formed here, these are the new chemicals. That new chemical will induce the immune response. Immunity, our immune system is stimulated. Then immediately our immune system is producing antibody. Humoral means production of antibody. Or cellular response. Cellular means T helper cells or B cells. They are stimulated. Either antibody will be produced or helper T cells and B cells will be stimulated. Whatever it is, then what will happen? Difficult to that is detect by immune response, as the antigen is our body substance. Even if antibody is produced, even if the cells are stimulated, they cannot identify whether these chemicals are belonging to our own body or foreign body. That is the problem. So what will happen? These cells will grow, multiply. Finally, it will cause problem. Tumor will be formed.